Right, ready, and seriously?
I love it. I love it. That was just a slow swing.
Okay, so 1 off there, 2 off there, so no big deals there. Posture's perfect. Okay, 49 degrees of hip turn, so just 3 off there.
Yeah, I didn't. That was just.
Couple off there, that's fine. Okay, wow. Flexibility's creeping in here. So 100 degrees of shoulder turn. So you've rotated your shoulders 100 degrees. Which, generally speaking, is about maximum for any club, including the driver, is about 86. So it's a big shoulder turn. So that, with that degree of shoulder turn, that could cause a couple of blocks. But I mean, it's the first shot of the day in here. So
But you know, I have got a huge shoulder.
yeah,
It's part of my.
makeup. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're only 1 degree off there. Nothing major there. Very good. Okay, so started with the club. Everything kind of synced in together at the top.
Yeah, but as a swing went, that was sort of I sort of felt it was just.
Sort of first time.
It wasn't a great swing, if you put it that way. It was a reasonable swing.
Okay, a little bit slidey there. So hips have just gone a bit right. Yep.
Hold that maybe.
Yep. So, okay, no legs on the backswing. Ready, go. Okay. Swap this over here. Okay. Better setup. Posture's the same. 44 hip turn. That's better. 99 shoulder turn. So that's basically a good indication of where you are with regards to your left leg to where it should be. So between 35 and 50 degrees of hip turn at impact, you're 28. So close. Very close. And the hips did start first. Excellent. Good.
Much smoother swing.
I think it does indicate, Andrew, that when you play the softy swings, it's not as good a swing mechanically wise as it is when you're going committed. So it does kind of, I suppose, back up yours and my theory that when you sort of coax it down there, it's not an Andrew swing. It's more like a
coaxing.
no. You've got to attack it, but with the legs. Okay, ready, go. So you can see a much more stable leg action there. Better hip clearance. Very good. It's good that you got shorts on because you can see it a lot clearer now. There is no getting away from it now. 41, 95, that's better. And look, you juiced up the hip turn then. 34 at impact. Super.
But that was a nice swing then.
Yeah. So you can't dolly.
Don't tell me that.
You can't dolly.
I can dolly. Please tell me I can dolly. Because those short holes I dolly. You know that.
Yeah, I do. But it might get you into trouble though, that's the only concern. If you do dolly, you've got to get still aggressive with the hips. The top half, the club can be slow, but this has to be Captain Caveman. Okay, ready, go. Lovely.
Still loaded.
Yeah. See the left knee points out, can't you? You can see that now, so your kneecap. Ah.
But you see the leg is a lot better.
Oh,
isn't
for
it?
sure.
The right leg is coming through.
Absolutely.
And we're getting that rotation around the side.
I think we'll see that in these numbers here. 30, that's better. 101. Yeah.
You don't like my shoulder turn.
I do, because it's consistent. It's when the hip turn is too much though, or going back. The more you twist that way back, the harder it is to get into a cleared position at impact. So because of your flexibility being uber good, it's you could probably reduce your hip turn down a fraction without there being any compromise. And I think it would help then with this left leg. But that was better again.
How's the tempo of the swing look?
Tempo's smooth. Yeah, you have a smooth.
What was the club head speed? That was a
Your clubhead speed was
still low.
95. Oh, low to you maybe, but
But that was a nice, comfortable swing.
It was.
It wasn't a hit the shit out of the swing.
okay. So for me then, I want you to do one where there feels like no hip turn going back and massive leg action coming down.
So if we just talk through that, so on the backswing.
Okay, so let's show you what your hip turn is there. That's 54-degree hip turn. I want to try and get it to 40.
So there.
Perfect. Between 30 and 40.
So there.
Yeah. And then to turn your upper body against your hips. So if you go back up. Yeah. So if you go up and stop. Right. So leave your hips at say 30, 40. So if you turn your hips a bit more. And now turn your shoulders against your hips. See the hips going up? 53. So, and that will create massive kinetic energy. Okay.
So the motion is just to turn the hip.
Turn the shoulders, yep.
Or just full shoulder rotation.
Full shoulder turn, no hip
Just the
turn,
shoulder,
but not the hips. Yeah. So, and then clear it coming down. Okay. Ready? Go. See there, you've got a greater separation between the club moving back and the hips moving forward. Super.
Okay, I didn't think about the knee. I left the knee out of it.
Of course. Very good. Much better looking movement. Now let's see what the numbers say. 38 hip turn. 91 shoulder turn. That's better. That's better. Okay.
Back with us again.
Your body's back. Okay. Right. Ready? And go. Now this will be interesting to see what the comparison is like between when the day. Oh,
I didn't make
the old
I
one.
didn't feel like a nice swing there.
Yeah.
What?
It all just goes into such a better position. Hip now 30, shoulder turn 28. Perfect. It makes such a difference. That
Let's just see it on the video. Because look, it wasn't a good hit.
it didn't record it.
Okay, I'm not good. That wasn't a good hit. I really didn't feel like that was a good hit. Sort of lost my timing a little bit. Love the club though. This club is a machine.
Solid, isn't it?
And since you've developed it,
Feels better. Okay, right. So no hip turn going back, hip turn coming down. Ready? Go. think it's having a race with the plane, I think, there. That was nice.
It's a good hit.
Wow, look how early the hips are going. Your hips are actually starting to go that way before the club reaches the top of the backswing. It makes such a big difference. 42.11, 42.31 at impact. Fabulous. You're turning around your spine, that's your angle at address, that's your angle at impact, and that's your angle at the top. So within 2 degrees. Perfect.
And on the video, what did it look like on the video?
Save
Did it
that.
save, did it record again?
Yeah. It's that snapping movement of that left leg. It means so much. That den caddy.
So do you feel that if we keep it there, carry on practicing, whether it will eventually sink in or not?
I think it will become easier to do, and I think it will be always in the little background. It'll be your little gremlin. It will. I think we'll eradicate it, but I think it will keep kind of popping out. Okay. Right. Ready and go. Because I think it's on the range, I think just bang them out. But I think on the golf course it'll be a repair job. Would be the swing that you've been course. So you've played around the golf, you've probably hit more shots, not riding as much, but still riding over, and that feels a bit odd, but it's great.
Can I just try one with a full shoulder to them?
Sure. You don't think that's a full shoulder turn? Okay, let me just show you. Oh, okay, let's do it again then. Right. Okay, ready and go.
That's a full shoulder. See the increasing club head speed.
Yeah. 42.102. So between that and the last one, you're talking 7 degrees extra turn, which isn't much compared to what it feels like, but
power, doesn't it?
it seems to do, yeah. That seems to be your top of the backswing.
Okay. So if we want to hit a power shot now, let's see what it looks like on the video. What's that position like?
Beautiful, isn't it?
But you notice how we don't get that big head flip that we
Exactly.
used to, remember?
Oh yeah.
Huh? Do you
I
remember?
remember that. I remember it all. Okay. Ready? Go. $99. Beautiful. How strong the finish is there.
We need some more juice here. This is a beautiful club. You know how solid this club is?
Yeah.
I'm starting to get to learn how to use it.
They make good kit, don't they, Titleist?
Oh. But this is my There's a much better, less across the line.
Yeah.
It used to have a lot of across the line with the pieces of one. This is it, Chris. This is the one, my friend. This is the one we've all been waiting for. Oh,
It's a weapon, isn't it?
the two, I don't know, the 3 wood is not such a issue anymore, but for me, I think the scoring is the 1 wood and that west cube and the putter. The 3 club is going to need to be practiced in part, because you can really score different.
And you're happy now with the lofts of the irons?
We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
have to see next week. I think we need to do that first. I may want to deloft it a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see. It's just.
Right, ready, go. Now I'm gonna hazard a guess that it will be probably under 30 degrees of hip turn at impact. Yeah. So your hips have to clear between up to 50 degrees.
Nice.
They tried. It's only a fraction of 5 degrees open. Nothing to cry about, but okay. Right, ready and go.
See, there's less turn on the hips and more of a, that's the way to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
That's only about a 250 on that one. Good position, huh?
Very good position.
The hands are starting to come forward, you see
Yeah.
that? So what I did there is I didn't
Hips were very quick. Look how early they accelerated.
but you see what I did there, Chris, is I didn't turn it with my hip.
Yeah, 42 degrees. And look, 34. So you're nearly in the range.
I think the issue, I understand what's happening now.
Okay, ready, go. That's good. That was good. $28. Could be more. Beautiful, isn't it? 0.0 degrees square.
That was a nice swing, wasn't it?
When that caddy there, are you conscious of it being there? No.
Don't even feel that it's there really.
Wow, look at you snap those hips in.
Why is it all wobbly on the other side of the graph?
Oh, that's after you've hit the ball. That's you slowing down. That's normal. Did Andrew try and kill that by any chance?
Maybe a little bit harder.
Yeah, just a little bit.
A little bit.
Sharp kicking there. But it's kicking that way, not that way.
It's nice, huh?
Very good. Just don't break this shaft, please.
How was that hip there? I think the hip was a bit better, huh?
35. Superb. Great there with the hips. Boy, that was quick. That was fast.
So how from start to finish on the swing in time period is it?
Yeah, I'll measure that on this next one. Okay. Right, ready and go.
If I could just group that, man?
I think it's, well,
No, if I could maybe just group that.
phenomenal, isn't it?
That's what I need, that one.
That's perfect.
I still didn't feel that I was all the way through, but that was just...
33. 31 with your shoulders. Boy, you got them around. Okay. That's very fast. Normally the max, this number here is usually about 1, 2, 1, 3. Yours is 1, 6. That's fast.
What speed is that?
So that's basically yeah, that's that sensor speed. So that is rocket ship. Your pelvis speed and your upper body speed is good, but this stands out quite a lot. 1.6. Lee's about 1.2, 1.25, I think. So yours is that's very quick. Perfect movement. Perfect.
Because we seem to be down a little bit on club head speed.
So it's taking 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds from start to finish.
Is that sort of normal?
That's quick. Without being you're coming down, which enables you to be smooth coming back. So your tempo looks smooth. But obviously, because you come down like.
But this is a little bit down on what we had before.
Oh, that can vary though, depending on what you've done in the week. Okay, ready, go.
We've hit one left. We've hit one left. There's one left. How long?
That's good, isn't it?
Hit one left for
A long time.
a long time.
It's better with that left leg. Release that club really hard that time.
But I'm consistent on my hand speed. Huh?
Yeah. 30, that's better. Hip movement was good.
I understand why we can't get up to 110.
Come on. Okay. Right.